coming out here. Symbiote's gonna ban out Falstad, and Barrel Boys is gonna ban out Tassadar.
All right, so let's jump right into that because I'm definitely excited to see how Barrel Boys will do. So it was actually Symbiote then with first again, huh?
Yes, because they were the second team to actually pick their the map, or the second team to go when banning maps. They get the first pick in the game.
Fair enough. All right, so Falstad's going to be out. Tassadar is a 2-for-2 today. Nobody likes the Tassadar. And once again, another first pick, Zebo.
Zebo is starting to become this hero that I guess like everybody kind of, he forces your enemies to have to react to him, and in a lot of ways you can do a lot of really good bait out of it. And even if you get your Ravenous Spirit like completely denied, or you just hold it for forever, like somebody's going to be not using their full potential just in case Nazebo is going to do something. So he's a really strong, like almost super meta get into the mind of your opponent pick.
Yeah. All right. And what was it? 2 weeks ago, I guess now, that we also had, you can use your zombies to protect. That VOD. You were all over the subreddit that night.
God, that was awesome. Not that I was all over the subreddit. I mean, that was great too, but just seeing that just made me so happy.
Arthas Tyke is now going to be joining the side of the Barrel Boys, and that's actually going to lead us into Vala and Kerrigan. Not somebody we've been seeing a lot of, but I have been seeing her in these niche kind of roles. I want to say Glorious, definitely Glorong with the Kerrigan, with the Zeratul, but Symbiote, who's it going to be with the Kerrigan here?
It's probably going to be Soldier. Or possibly March, but Soldier normally plays like off tanks. Dread is normally their main tank. And Kerrigan's kind of like an off tank in a lot of ways. But it could also be March. And then Mad Timmy is normally their support, so I'm curious to see who Mad Timmy's going to be picking to kind of back up that Kerrigan. What's great about Kerrigan is that she's got this ability to force people out of where they think they're comfortable by pulling them forward, kind of like a hook, but a little less severe. So people think they're safe, like a little bit safer than they would if they saw Stitches, and Kerrigan can really take advantage of that. So that's what I know Symbiote just loves out of Kerrigan, plus Maelstrom, and you put her in like the middle of a whole bunch of enemies and she just does even better. So we'll see what
that's all about the Ultralisk, man. Haven't you seen the sick Ultralisk strats?
Yeah, Battle Momentum Ultralisk. It's a sick nasty strat. It's actually really fun to use in solo queue, just to go onto a little bit of a tangent there.
All right. Flip side, Stitches and Uther going to be joining the ranks.
Yet again, McIntyre proving he doesn't know how to spell Stitches. Forgets the second T.
But Zeratul with an X.
That's true. So Stitches, Uther coming out here. So let's see, they've got a pretty interesting team. Arthas, Tyke, Stitches, Uther, really, really tanky. I think that's pretty much mostly what they had last game, wasn't it?
For the Barrel Boys? Yeah, they had the double tank up front. They had a Tychus there in the back. And
they didn't have Uther though.
No, they didn't have Uther. They had to go against the Uther because they were trying to set up for the hero type was trying to set up for the Wombo. But it's going to be Mad Timmy, Mad Heals. I think it's the Mad Furion is, I believe, what Kubi and Jake like to call him. The Mad.
I like it. And Shen coming out on Soldiers. So, okay, so it looks like March is going to be playing. Oh no, Arthon's going to be playing Kerrigan. Okay. I mean, I've seen that happen a couple of times, but I would have thought Arthon would have been going for more of the damage heavy.
Check out this last pick, though.
And, oh, God, yes!
Just got her wall.
Yes! Awesome. Sergeant Hammer coming out here for Barrel Boys.
I just wrote my Master Hammer guide on Heroes Fire, so I really want to see, because I've been away from Heroes now 5 days. I was up at the parents, I got sick. I haven't really been able to play over the last week or so. I'm really curious to see what the Barrel Boys can do with the Hammer here, because it's just an absolute, I just adore the pick. I just absolutely love the fact that we're now seeing more and more Hammer, more Illidan, more Kerrigan, more Nazebo. The meta is definitely advancing. If you want, you can give them the go-ahead as we're going to jump into this best of one. The Barrel Boys up against me.
Oh, never mind.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't have to do anything of the sort. But Barrel Boys up against, the reigning kings, so to speak.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a mountain for them to climb here. I mean, they did pretty well against Heroes Hype, but going against somebody like Symbiote Gaming, they're going to have to bring out their A game. We were talking about Hammer before, and what's really great about Hammer lately is a lot of people are going for the Bullhead Mines and the Minefield at level 16, and that actually interrupts the heck out of Chens, who are guzzling on their brew, as well as Nazebos and just about everybody else. Those are so good for disrupting a team fight, as well as just the really strong auto attack damage that comes out from Hammer. Oh, the Master Hammer skin! It's so cool. It's like a G.I. Joe evil, or what was the evil team in G.I. Joe?
Hydra?
No, Cobra?
Cobra. Yeah.
Cobra. It's like a Cobra Commando, like Sergeant Hammer skin. Let's talk about our team here on the left-hand side. We've got Barrel Boys, Curse Fury playing Stitches, Trummel playing Tychus, Arthas being played by McIntyre, Bass Drop on the Sergeant Hammer, and Blinks on Uther.
And on the right-hand side, you guys know these as the Money Pig Brigade, and taking home quite a few titles under their belt. Symbiote Gaming here to prove once again that they're on top of the World of Heroes. Arthalon and Marsh going to be here to the bottom lane with the Nazebo and the Kerrigan. We got Soldier on the Chen, so it didn't actually end up where we thought he would. And Mad Timmy, Mad Heals on the Mad Furion, and Kaio's going to be up here on the Vala as well. So, Haunted Mines, not a map that we see a ton of when it comes to competitive play, because it is a very snowbally, but at the same time, base dropping crew, they should be able to actually start sieging up this bottom lane very nicely.
And you know, it's really interesting because this used to be the definitive map for Symbiote Gaming. They used to be able to end the game every single time in 7 minutes flat on this map before they changed a lot about how the game kind of played. Really nice Zombie Wall coming out here from March, and then Arthalon following it up with the Primal Grasp into Blades. Oh my, first blood.
Yeah, no, first game, you're right.
That's it.
Just calling it right here. Yeah, 2v4, and they get a kill on one of the tankiest heroes to boot. Yeah, not a good sign early on here for the Barrel Boys. And up top, Fury's actually been able to do very well for himself in this 3v1 scenario. His tower's unfortunately looking a little worse for wear. Big number of that is, of course, due to Vala. If I had to take a guess, we'll look at the counts at 4, but I'm guessing it's going to be the multi-shot build there as well. But Marsh and Arthalon have been putting up a good front. We still have even ammo in these towers down here.
And, well, I mean, look at the top and bot lane. I mean, there's already a kill bot lane and top lane. That tower's just about dead. There it goes. Now, everything for Symbiote coming out here is just screaming strong laning phase, because they know if they get that advantage early game, if they're level 4 when you enter the mines, that's a massive advantage over your enemy team. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, they just hit 4 right now, and Kaio and crew, they're going to actually now collapse. Curse Fury in the front there with McIntyre, but it's going to be Marsh that actually does drop. Does not have that built-up death pool quite yet. Arthalon's able to actually get the return kill, but Blinks and Trumbull still very healthy. McIntyre is still just trying to chase them away. Mad Timmy did actually get hit by the Howling Blast, but not really going to be a kill on top of him. In fact, it's going to be the return. Trumbull's now going to drop, and there goes the Arthas there as well. Soldier is still alive. Base drop is not really able to take down the Panda, and it looks like it's going to be a Symbiote mine.
Yeah, that was 5 kills. Sorry, they were up now 5 kills. So that was a total of 4 kills. Oh, Curse Fury does come up the last second and just thwomps
Flammerino right to the face.
Flammerino on KO, and he does go down. Soldier and Arthalon desperately trying to run away from the scary Stitches, but I mean, you know, they got a really good engagement down here, but I don't think that's actually going to be a really good advantage here.
Oh, yeah, some good mind placement there from the Sergeant Hammer.
Arthalon! Who's going to go down?
Base drop.
Yeah, he just...
Variable death down here, man.
Yeah, it really is. And I thought they were going to have a little bit more of an advantage. In fact, I thought they were going to be completely wiped there at the beginning of that fight, but Symbiote Gaming has just such strong rotation that even when, like, half their team is so close to dead, they can still, like, act like it's a full 5-man team no matter what.
Well, speaking of the full 5-man, we do got all the barrels down here. That's a hook into Mad Timmy, and he's actually going to drop, does not have nearly the hit points to tank that out. Kaio's going up against the Blinks, but it is going to actually be a 70-30 mind split on the back of all those kills for the Barrel Boys, which means that their bottom lane push is, well, you still got a fairly healthy gate to go through, but it's going to be a very powerful golem to start smashing it.
You know what? But I think this actually is going to work really well in Symbiote's favor, especially if they get these giants, because they have to go through an entire gate as well as 2 towers who are still at half ammo. Whereas you look at something like the top lane, even though it's a 30 skull golem, there's no gate, there's no towers, there's nothing there. That golem is going to definitely take out that fort.
And you see base drop, he's actually just going to clean up the remnants of this push into the top. Nobody has actually gone for the Bruisers quite yet. We do now see SMG. They picked up their giants actually rather early, I want to say. But
yeah, that was a little bit curious too. I saw that.
Well, I say early, but I'm actually looking at Soldier now. He got maybe a little bit too carried away with that early aggression. He's now going to be actually dropping. Barrel Boy is now up 7-6. Although we did just hit 7 there for the Symbiote as well. Even with that early Giants, like, the positioning is not that great. But I guess they kind of expected to either get an engagement or something to keep them alive because, yeah, they got some damage there on top of that Golem, but now they're going to be dead in the water. And having a Golem backed up by his siege tank is a very devastating over game close.
Yeah, but this is going to actually even out pretty decently. They've got 4 people bot as well as 1 Golem. The Golem is going to get this fort, but Symbiote also is going to get the fort. In fact, they're going to get the Golem all the way to the keep, at least way before we're going to see Barrel Boys get theirs to the keep gates. So right now, I think that this is actually a really good trade for the fact that they lost that mine.
The mule. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the Witch Doctor mule at this point. But as you said, they're both going to get to the gates. It's an interesting pushing crew. Soldier, Arthlon, Mad Timmy up top with their Golem still alive. Actually starting to really wreck out some of those gates, but now at the same time we got the 5-man push here. Who's actually going to win in this engage, I wonder?
That's, I think, what the really scary thing here is that there's still 5-man bot. They actually might be able to get a keep here. They are level 10 too. Barrel Boys barreling through, even though they don't even have Chen on their side. KO and March are trying to desperately hold this off, but it looks like Symbiote Gaming also is going to be able to grab a keep too, so it's gonna even
we got 10
in a lot of ways.
Got 10. No, Marsh got eaten alive.
Oh, March, can you get out of there? I don't think you can. Oh man, and now it looks like
on the court.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for it. Arthlon now coming in here. He's gonna ravage absolutely everything. There's the Maelstrom. Mad Timmy trying to keep everybody alive with the Tranquility. KO going into the backline with the Strafe is going to get immediately eviscerated. Soldier is trying to come in here. Is he going to be able to actually take out anybody? He's got his Storm Earth and Fire. He actually gets eliminated pretty quickly from that Storm Earth and Fire, but it looks like Symbiote could be able to clean this up. Yes, 2 do drop here for the Barrel Boys. Arthlon finally going to go down here. Mad Timmy taking a lot of damage here from Trummel as Blinks and Base Drop deal with Soldier in the back. Yeah, it looks like, ooh, 2 for 3?
Yeah.
Did I count? No, 3 for 3 because Vala KO went down as well.
Yeah, well, overall, it's 12 kills to 8 by the end of it all. But at the same time, my goodness, like, that was... I don't think I've really seen first Golems go all the way to keeps and get them in professional play, or in high meta play, I guess I should say. But yeah, we just saw that. We just saw totally a base race where we kind of chickened out at the end and then just decided to murder everyone instead.
And, you know, I think that was a really good call there from Symbiote. They were 40 skulls down on that on that Golem. They need to make sure, yeah, so 70 to 30, that's a massive disadvantage for a team to have to be able to even up at the end of everything, at the end of the day.
I might want to just say, wow, mines are already up again, but it's just because we had so many kills.
For like so long. I have to be really careful here because there's a possible that Barrel Boys is going to get level 13 in this fight. Soldier taking a lot of damage. Does he have Storm Earth and Fire? No, he doesn't. Marshall's go down as well. KO is trying to do as much damage as he can with his Strafe, but look at how much healing is coming out here from that Uther. And McIntyre, as well as everybody else, is just able to sustain so much. Arthlon trying to run around and grab as many skulls as he possibly can. KO does have to evacuate that dance floor.
Well, I mean, it's a good idea here from Arthlon. You're not going to be able to win this fight. You're likely going to die. In fact, he might actually just be able to solo out base drop, but I don't think he's really going to be interested here because, nope. Nick of time. Nope. But 16 skulls means that I don't think we can actually get as good a trade as we did last time this round. I mean, it's going to be an 84 to 16 golem.
Yeah, that's math right there.
Thank you, sir.
That's pretty decent math right there. Subtraction, how does that work? I honestly...
this guy? He knows how to count to 100.
Yeah, right? filthy programmers knowing their. But we've got Giants now pushing bot lane. They are going to get the tower. They're going to get the fort. But the question is, what is Symbiote Gaming going to do here? Do they have to defend? I mean, this could potentially be them out of this game if they defend this poorly. I mean, some of these team fights have kind of been going in the favor of Barrel Boys at the very last second.
Well, they had the positioning to push with this, but of course, Barrel Boys, they all retreated out of the mines. They all went back and right through that fountain. They were able to really push off the Symbiote. And now Symbiote has to deal with an 84 strength golem and the entire team just barreling down the lane, so to speak.
Yeah, well, so they actually were a little bit delayed there. I thought they were going to be there as soon as the golem did come up. That does allow Symbiote to get just about a little less than half health on the damage there. Arthlon taking a lot of damage. There's some Maelstrom Tranquility coming out here. Arthlon does get completely focused down. Soldier now has to pretty much carry the rest of the team. Nazebo has to stay alive. Oh my god. And KO goes down as well. Marsh, this is actually going to be Barrel Boys taking the game from Symbiote.
Not the expected outcome, but my goodness, is there such a difference here with Symbiote Gaming without Dreadnought around?
Yeah, honestly, like, as soon as we got into the game, I was like, where's Dreadnought? I was like, oh my god, Dreadnought's not here.
Not here, boys. But the barrel times are going to keep rolling as they're going to go right into the semifinals.
Yeah, they're going to go straight on into the semifinals. Congratulations to Barrel Boys.
Yeah, and that victory screen is borked.
It's still not working, huh?
Rip the victory screen. I'll get it working for the next cup, which is sometime in January. But my goodness, Sham 2. I didn't even get to look at the talents. Like, we never even looked at the talents that game. It was just fight after fight after fight. Golem, push, win, almost, die, win again.
It was the team fights. I mean, you look at everything that kind of happened in those battles. It was all about those team fights.
Wow.
And, all of those team fights went really kind of poorly for Symbiote. They kind of had everybody not in the right position. Chen, Soldier was doing the best he could to tank as much as he could, but KO and Arthlon were just being immediately focused down. When you're going against something like an Arthas and a Stitches, you have to be perfect on your positioning. And unfortunately for Symbiote, I mean, both Fury and McIntyre were on top of their game in terms of taking advantage of a little bit too forward assassins. Beautiful, beautiful play.
Absolutely stunning. And Barrel Boys, as I said, go slip right into the semis, which means that they have a good shot here. They did win out the Cup number 1. Chat did fill me in on that. I'm not sure I actually covered Cup number 1, so that's why I didn't actually have that piece of knowledge under my belt. But this could be interesting. They win Cup number 1. Symbiote wins 2. No, not Symbiote didn't win 2. Sorry, Cloud9 won 2. I don't know who won 3 because it was last week, and I wasn't here. And now 4, if it's going to be Barrel Boys again, that could actually be a very nice wrap-up story. They came out strong, they struggled a bit, and they finished strong.
Yeah.
Actually very interesting to see as the last tournament of the year about to advance on, because we're going to get ourselves another match. So, Barrel Boys and Symbiote, we will say goodbye to the Symbiote.
Goodbye, Symbiote.
We will see you in the new year, guys. Yeah, congratulations, Barrel, as they're going to move on, barreling forward. So many barrel jokes to be made.
Round and round it goes.
Where will it stop? Who? Nobody knows. All right, we are going to find a game. Sham 2 and FourCourt. Don't go anywhere, guys.